Motherfucker.
Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
People that are in those training rooms with him know how good.
Because he just knocked Steve out real quick.
But now we're gonna get a good. I'm fucking with this guy. He doesn't. To me, I thought he was a con artist, just based off the clip.
They're at edge.
Holy shit! What the hell just happened?
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to GSR, Gonzo'S Sports Room. Friday, December 3rd, 2021. Hope everybody's having a good week. Hope you're almost through with your work week. I know some people are just starting their work week, so I hope you guys have a good work week. But the ones that are finishing it, hope you had a good week. Hope ready for a good weekend in sports. Got quite a few NBA games tonight, a lot of some college basketball. There's actually like 4 or 5 college football games tonight as well. We broke down all those games and gave out our daily picks for those games on Easy Money, a sports betting show earlier. That's our sports betting show. It's on 11 a.m. Eastern every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Also at 1 p.m. Eastern, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're live YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with this show, GSR Gonzo'S Sports Room. Talk about the hot topics in sports. Usually there's some other guys here with me. But they're not here today. Hopefully they'll be here maybe on Monday. But okay, here we go. What else we got? Oh, follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. That's where we post all the information about our shows. We post our daily picks from Easy Money, a sports betting show on there, interview announcements. Any announcements, go to our social media, at Gonzo'S Sports Room, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out our YouTube page, at Gonzo'S Sports Room. We have a lot of content on there. We have we've streamed live 4 professional wrestling shows now. You can find all 4 of those on our YouTube page. They're actually broke down into individual matches as well. One of those shows, WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi was there. WWE legend Samu was there. WWE legend The Boogeyman. Go check out that. It's Harvest Havoc 3. DCCW Harvest Havoc 3. You can find it on our YouTube page at Gonzo'S Sports Room. Please hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Also, check out our merch store. Streamlabs.com/Gonzo'S Sports /merch. You can see some of our t-shirts back here behind me. We had a new GWR t-shirt drop last Friday. Looks a lot like the front of it. Looks a lot like this when we changed the design a little bit. And then on the back, it has the outline of the state of Indiana. It says the voice of Indiana Independent Wrestling. So go check out our merch store. Get you some GWR, GSR, and Easy Money gear. There will be some new GSR and Easy Money gear dropping here in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. There's also a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. We'd appreciate that. And also, this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be live with a live watch-along and reaction to NXT War Games. Should be a great show. Got a couple special guests that are going to be joining us on Sunday night. So check it. Come join us Sunday night to see who the special guests are, and hey, enjoy the watch along with the NXT War Games. All right, one thing I wanted to talk about is the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys beat the Saints last night, and now you have all you're seeing on social media and on the TV, all you're hearing about is that the Cowboys are. Last night proved that the Cowboys are ready to make a run for the Super Bowl. Last night didn't prove that. If you watch that game, it was a closer game than what that score ended up being there. For the Saints was in the game for a while. If they had a quarterback that could throw the fucking ball, Saints probably would have beat Dallas. Dak Prescott's not playing at the at a high level like people want to believe. He's had 4 straight games with a QBR under 50. Yes, they won the game last night without their head coach and all this. You can add all that drama you want, but if Saints had somebody that could throw the ball last night, they win that game. Turnovers is what killed the Saints last night. It wasn't Dallas's offense or Dallas's defense. It was turnovers. Quarterbacks throwing the ball right to Dallas defenders. Just the Saints look terrible right now. They have to figure out something on offense. And until they do that, they're not going to win many games. Their defense plays good, but their defense can only hold up for so long. And then you get tired because your offense can't stay out in the field for any extended period of time. But no, I don't think the Cowboys might be maybe the fourth or fifth best team in the NFC, if that. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah, I don't think they're that they're in the top 5. They might be at 5th. Let's see. I have the Rams ahead of them, the Packers, the Cardinals, Tampa Bay. All right. Yeah. See, Rams, Packers, Tampa Bay, Arizona. That's 4 right there. I think the 49ers, when they're healthy, are better than Dallas. So I'd have Dallas around the 5th or 6th best team in the NFC. And everybody wants to talk that they're Super Bowl ready, and they haven't proved that to me yet. They're lucky that their next 3. They're lucky how bad their division is, or they'd be in trouble. You put them in any of the other divisions in the NFC, and they'd be struggling right now. They're just, I don't know. I need to see the signature win against a top team. The hottest team in the NFL right now is the New England Patriots. New England Patriots, and if you look at them, I don't know if I'd have them in the top. Would have had them in the top 3 in the AFC, but now you about have to, even though they're not flashy, but they just they play consistent. They play good defense. I know they have a rookie quarterback, but he don't turn the ball over. Takes what the defense gives him, ain't forcing things, and they got a good run game. And that run game can travel. I'm interested in seeing this game between the Patriots and Bills this Sunday. I think it's going to be a good, fun game to watch. I think the Patriots defense will probably be able to shut the Bills down, or Bills offense, maybe not shut them down, but be able to slow them down. And I think it's going to be a fun game and a close game. I'm looking forward to that game Monday night. To me, probably going to be the best game of the week. The Patriots right now, they're the hottest team in the AFC, so you got to put them close to the top. Of course, the Chiefs have to be up there. Baltimore, when they're healthy and they're playing good, are up there. I thought the Chargers were going to be one of those teams, but they fell back a lot. They haven't looked very good at all here lately. I think the Colts are capable of being one of those teams, but they keep blowing games, so they might not even probably, as of right now, probably ain't gonna make the playoffs. But they had won 5 of the last 6 until blowing that game against Tampa. And but if they can go on a run here and make the playoffs, Colts could be a dangerous team because of their run game, and they have a decent passing game too. Wentz has played pretty good. When Hilton's healthy, that helps our offense because it opens up Pittman a little more. But we have best running back in the league and who, if the coach will give him the damn ball, has a good chance of being the MVP this year. But hell, last weekend, I don't know what the hell. Frank Reich is. I think Frank Reich's a good coach. Let me say that first. But Frank Reich has cost the Colts some games this year with fucking dumbass play calling and some decisions. I mean, how do you have Jonathan Taylor, best back in the league? He only touches the ball 8 times in the first half, and then don't touch the ball the whole third quarter. Never touches the ball again until there's 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And then you give him the ball like 3 times straight, and he gains like 30 yards or something. That's an excusable. I don't care if the Tampa Bay's offense is ranked number 1 against the rush. Make them stop the run. Make them do it. And when they stop the run, then go to your pass. But your passing game was working there at first, so once you got that passing game working, that opens up the run some. And we got pass happy. And turnovers is what killed us, but man, run the damn ball. You have one of the best running backs in the fucking league. Use them. Colts. I'm a big Colts fan. Usually, when our rooms turn the other way, you can see all of our Colts stuff. We have a big Colts banner. I mean, I'm a big Colts fan, but man, they have me fucking aggravated because our record could be what 9-3, 10-2. We were up 16 points on the Ravens with 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lose that game. Blew this game this week against Tampa, so that's 2. The Rams, quarterback gets hurt. We had to put a backup quarterback in the last drive, or we might have won that game with a field goal. There was another game we was up big and ended up losing. Tennessee, we was up 14-0 on them and ended up losing. So I mean, fuck, right there's 4 games that could have been wins. That right there could put you at 10 wins. But we do stupid shit. Then Antonio Brown is going to get suspended. I forget how many games now, but I guess he used a fake COVID vaccination card. I guess he faked that he was vaccinated, so he didn't have to go through all the protocols and stuff. And I guess they caught it. And now I think he's getting suspended 3 or 4 games for it. I think it's bullshit myself. I mean, it's a rule, so yeah, you gotta suspend him because it's a rule, but it shouldn't be a rule. I don't think you should force these guys, which I guess they're not forcing because if you don't get it, but if you don't get it, they're putting you through a bunch of shit to try to make you go get it. Which I don't think that's right, but hey, whatever rules they have are rules. And Antonio Brown shouldn't have done that, especially with all the shit he already has going on. He don't need something else to get him suspended because hell, he might end up getting fucking on the commissioner's exempt list again, fucking around doing stupid shit. Dude's a hell of a fucking football player, but man, if you could just keep him from getting in trouble. Keep him from doing some stupid shit off the field. Last night, NBA record was set. The Memphis Grizzlies beat the Thunder by 73 points. It's a new NBA record. 73 points. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I know that the Thunder have some injuries and stuff, and it was more of a little bit of a depleted roster, but you're in the NBA. There's no way you should be. I mean, you should have a good enough team. Even with the bench, you shouldn't get beat by 73 points. I mean, there's some college teams that could play probably some of these NBA teams, and they're not going to lose by 73 points. So that's pretty. I mean, that's crazy. I'd be pissed off. But no, we got some good football games this weekend. I still can't believe Brian Kelly left Notre Dame to go to LSU. Then he shows up at the LSU pep rally thing or at the basketball game, and all of a sudden he has a Southern accent. Everybody's burying him on the internet for that right now. Got a big week in college football. Got Michigan at Iowa in the Big Ten Conference Championship. All the conference championships. I hope Michigan beats Iowa, but I'm worried. I'm worried about a big letdown. Just think about it. How often do you see a team win a big game against somebody? Win a big game, a game they weren't expected to win. They come out, get the big upset. And then the next week, they come out flat. Come out flat, have a big letdown, and get beat. That's what I'm worried about that for Michigan because, I mean, that win they got against Ohio State. I mean, you hadn't beat Ohio State in like 8 years. First time that Harbaugh's beaten Ohio State since he's been coaching Michigan. I mean, that's a big fucking win. Are they going to come out this weekend and come out, I don't know, flat, have a letdown, and Iowa jump on them? Iowa don't have a great offense, but Iowa's defense is opportunistic. They cause a lot of turnovers. Michigan's going to have to protect the ball, they're going to have to come ready to play. It's not going to be an easy game. Just because you beat Ohio State, you don't automatically win the Big Ten championship. You got to win this game against Iowa to win the Big Ten championship, and in my opinion, to get in the college football playoffs. You get that second, you get another loss, you're probably not going to. Thank you. Yeah, but you're probably not going to get into the college football playoffs if you have a second loss. So that's a game. That's a big game I'm interested in. Actually, and then also you have Cincinnati in college football. Cincinnati against Houston. That's going to be a big game. Cincinnati, if they can win this game, finish the season undefeated, they should get into the college football playoffs. Even though there's some people that think that even if they win this game, they're not going to get in the college football playoffs. But if they win this game, because Houston's not a slouch, Houston's a good football team. This isn't going to be an easy game by any means. I'm surprised they have Cincinnati as 10.5-point favorites. To be honest with you, I just don't understand. I mean, yeah, Cincinnati's good, but Houston's a good team. 10.5 points is a lot of points in a conference game, especially a conference championship game. But Cincinnati's going to come out and they're going to look to score as many points and look as impressive as they can because they want those style points to make sure they get in that playoff. So that's another game that's going to be an interesting watch. You also have Alabama and Georgia. You also have Alabama and Georgia, and they're going to be that's going to be a real good game. That's a conference championship game. A lot of people think if Alabama loses this game, as long as they don't get blown out, if they lose a close game, that they'll still get in the college football playoffs. I kind of tend to lean that way as well, because Georgia's ranked number 1 overall, and if Alabama loses on a last-second field goal, I don't think they're going to drop Alabama out of the top 4. How much can you penalize them for losing to the number 1 team if it's a close game? Now, if they get blown out, yes, I think they move out of the top 4. But if it's a close game and they lose right at the end, I think they're going to stay in the top 4. I don't think Alabama's going to beat Georgia, but I think it's going to be a closer game. I think they have Alabama as 6.5-point favorites, if I remember right. And or Georgia has 6.5-point favorites. Excuse me, Georgia's the favorite. They're at 6.5 or 7. I like Alabama at that number because I think it's going to be like a field goal game. I think it's going to be a close game. it's a conference championship game. It's Alabama. It's Nick Saban. I think it's going to be a close game. Then you have trying to think what other big conference game there was. Them were the main ones that I'm real interested in. You got some big NFL games. One thing we will do, I'll go ahead and give you guys the picks that I gave out on Easy Money, a sports betting show today. When this show ends, they'll both be they'll be up on our social media account. The picks they'll be up on social media after this show. I just got finished putting them all in. But in college football tonight, excuse me, you have there's a few games tonight, but I like UTSA plus 3.5 against Western Kentucky. This game's probably going to be a shootout. UTSA barely beat Western Kentucky last time. I think it's going to be another close game. But I like UTSA plus the 3.5. Then also tonight in college football, I like Utah over Oregon. I like Utah money line. Utah beat Oregon 2 weeks ago, 38-7. I don't think it's going to be 38-7 again. I think it might be a little bit of a closer game, but I do think Utah's going to win again. Then in the NBA tonight, I like the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers over 207. Oh yeah. Colts are going to whoop the Texans' ass. Colts are going to get back rolling again. They should have won last week. They're going to get back rolling again this week, and then we're going to beat New England after we come back from the bye. Colts are still going to make the playoffs. And I'm telling you, if Colts make the playoffs, these other teams don't want to see the Colts in the playoffs because a healthy Colts team in the playoffs could make a run, a deep run in the playoffs. And always remember, last time we won the Super Bowl, nobody thought we was going to win it that year. Hell, we gave up 300 yards rushing to Jacksonville in the middle of that season last year, or that year that we won the Super Bowl. So if the Colts can go on a run, make the playoffs, they can make a deep run. They can beat anybody in the AFC. I think they can beat anybody in the NFC as well, but they can beat anybody in the AFC. Another game I liked tonight was Pacers and Heat over 207. Was another pick I gave out earlier. Then I like the Wizards money line against the Cavs. I like the Hawks money line against the 76ers. I like the Magic and Rockets under 217.5. I like the Mavericks -7 against the Pelicans. I like the Jazz and Celtics over 210. And I like the Clippers money line against the Lakers. I gave out a total of 8 picks today. Like I said, they'll be up on our social media account here in just a few minutes. If you're looking for something to do tonight, if you don't have no plans, looking for something to do, go check out WCWO Wrestling in Indianapolis on Kentucky Avenue, just right across from Lucas Oil Stadium there. It's ran by some great people. They got some great independent wrestlers there. They put on a great show. So go down there and support them if you're looking for something to do tonight and you're in the Indianapolis area. I know I'm gonna be heading down there here in just a little while. We went down there like 3 or 4 times now. They put on a good show down there. Also, before we get out here, I got a few show announcements. Sunday, join us. We'll be live around 7:45, 8 o'clock Sunday night for a live watch along and reaction to NXT War Games. I have a couple guests that are going to be here with me. So tune in Sunday night at 8 to see who the guests are going to be, and also watch along with this NXT War Games. I think it's going to be a good card. Should be some good matches on there. And then next Saturday, Come join us in Fortville for WTF Blizzard Brawl, Wrestling Theology Fellowship. Go check them out. Check their website out. Come join us there. We want to pack the house. We're going. GWR is going to be there. We'd like to see everybody there. Then on Sunday, we're going to be in Bloomington for MPG Wrestling Christmas Clash. That show's featuring James Storm. It's going to should be a great show. Let's pack the house there in Bloomington. Come join us. We'll also be GWR will also have live commentary and coverage. We'll be live streaming that, so we'll have live coverage of that show. So if you can't be in Bloomington, check it out on YouTube and Twitch at Gonzo'S Sports Room. And then the week after that, December 18th, we're going to be in Lafayette, Indiana for the BMFX season beatings, a Christmas Carnage. It's going to be a great card. Let's pack the house there in Lafayette. If you can't make it to Lafayette, we'll have live coverage of it on our YouTube and Twitch channel as well. So we got three pro wrestling shows coming up to close out this year. It's been a big year so far for the GSR umbrella, Gonzo Sports Room umbrella, with the GSR Gonzo Sports Room show, which you're listening to now. We have the Easy Money, a sports betting show that's live Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. We have our GWR show, which we're getting ready to start having. It'll start being released once a week, the GWR podcast / YouTube show. It's going to be a pro wrestling show. We've been doing a lot of the GWR live stuff so far and a lot of interviews, but we're going to get our weekly show going as well. So be on the lookout for that. We think 2022 is going to have some big things in store for the GSR crew, and especially I think the GWR stuff's going to take off more, and the Easy Money Sports Betting Show. We're giving out winners, so hey, keep joining us, and you're win some money. But no, wrong one. Hold on. All right, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're also live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. You can find both those shows in podcast form on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Both those shows are streamed live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So you can also find them there if you want to see the video version. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all the news about our shows. We post our daily picks from Easy Money, a sports betting show on there. Interview announcements, just anything about the show. That's where we post everything. So follow us on social media so you don't miss any of that at Gonzo Sports Room, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Check out our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. We have a lot of content on there. We have one show. We have a clip on there where you get some gunshots interrupted our show. There's a clip on there of me getting shot by some professional wrestlers. There's a clip on there of Rikishi giving a guy a stink face. I'm not going to say his name because he's a friend of mine. It's been on the internet enough, so I don't need to rub it in anymore. But I appreciate everybody joining us. Don't forget, come join us Sunday for the NXT War Games live watch along and reaction. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzo'S Sports /merch. Grab you some GSR gear, Easy Money gear, GWR gear. We have some new merch going to be dropping here in just a few days, so make sure you check that out. We really appreciate all the support. Hope to see you guys Sunday. If not, we'll see you Monday morning for Easy Money, a sports betting show. We will have our college football picks up by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then our NFL Sunday picks will be up by 9 a.m. Sunday morning. I usually put them up sometime after midnight. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Be safe. Peace.